Okay, I'm gonna attempt to do our basic tool worksheet on the iPad. Why not? It's 2021. I'm gonna give it a shot. So I'm in Canvas right now. I'm going to attempt to download it to my iPad and see if we can open it up. I think I have to hit this arrow up here, downloads, there we are. And luckily it says open in Illustrator over here at the top right, so that's handy. I do already have the app Illustrator downloaded on this iPad, so I did that beforehand. Okay, and it looks like it's taking a minute. Don't see anything yet. Let's see. This will be patient. Okay, here it is. Okay, so you know what's kind of fun with the iPad? I wonder if it would let me type my name here. Use the T tool. Oops, uh-oh, my pen's not connected. Is it? It's weird. There we go. Oh, it says it's connected. Okay. Slight detour. Okay. Okay, so let's try. Won't let me. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think it lets you use the iPen to write your name, unfortunately. So I do remember trying to play with that. It was no help. But you could take the pencil tool, I guess. And here, I'm gonna make it bigger. Okay, oopsies. Let's just hit back a couple times there. I don't like that. Let's switch to a black outline and no fill. See if that will work. There we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. Anyways, well, maybe not. The important part. Use a red stroke color and a clear fill. So I want to make sure nothing's selected. I'm just going to click the artboard. I'm in the black arrow tool. I'm going to change the black stroke to be red. Okay, and then we want a clear fill. So make sure that this is set to clear. We don't want the white. I know some people get confused. They think white is clear because your artboard happens to be the same color, but it's not clear. So it's a slight difference, but it's an important one. Okay, and then we got to change our stroke width to 6, which I was able to figure out how to do after I draw something. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and draw the first one and then change it to 6 next. So it's very important to use the pen tool because we are learning how to control anchor points, okay? So all I'm going to do is just click a dot right there and click a dot over here. Okay, so now to change it to be 6, I'm going to go back to the black arrow tool and I can change my stroke. So I'm going to slide it over to 6. Cool. Okay, there we are. Now on the computer, I would hold Shift to do a straight line. I think I can do that actually as well on the iPad. I'm going to try again just for fun. I'm going to click. I'm going to hold this little dot down here, and yeah, I think that actually did work. I'm like trying. Maybe it didn't because like I'm trying to draw crooked lines and it's really letting me. So I'll have to get back to you to see if there's a shortcut to guarantee the 180-degree straight line or not. So, okay. I'm just going to go ahead and select that. I don't really need it. Okay, so now the squiggle one, all you have to do, it's just kind of like connect the dots, right? Somebody already drew the picture. You just put in where the dots would be. That's all you need to do. So, I mean, this is pretty easy for sure on the iPad. Ooh, this one might be trickier because we don't want it to connect. You see how it's like connecting? We don't want it to connect. So I need to look up for you guys if there's like maybe, oh yeah, there is. If I hold down this finger thing. There, oh, no, that's not it. Let me see here. I did it on accident before. Okay, so let's get our pen tool. Click, click, click. What happens if I hold this little thing? Click. Ah, dang it. Nope. That's interesting. Maybe if I hold this and just click, oopsies. Oh my. I just click on the background. That works. There we are. That way I don't have to go all the way up to grab a tool. So that must be how it works. So I'm going to hold the little shortcut circle and click on the background and it deselects. Okay, so that seems like a pretty fast way, I guess. Okay, so if anything goes wrong, you don't have to hit undo. You can actually go in and use this tool on the computer. We call it the direct selection tool, the white arrow. It's another nickname, and it's nice because you can zoom in pretty easy on the iPad, and move those anchor points to wherever you want. Okay, now for the hard one. So pen tool, I'm gonna click right, oops, no I'm not. Let's see here, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna hold the shift thing, click the background. Now it's deselected. I'm just kidding. Back, maybe I'll just use the black arrow and then come back. Okay, click. Oh, let me do that. Click and drag to pull out my handlebars. I know we can pull them out all kinds of different ways, but this is a symmetrical circle. We should really just pull them out straight. Oh, that's funny. Okay. And I'm just gonna, because it gave me a handlebar. It mirrored because this handlebar over here is dictating the curve on the left, and it gave us a handlebar on the right-hand side, but we don't even have a curve on the right-hand side. So they gave us a handlebar there. It's just a reflection. And in our case, this is a symmetrical drawing, so it's actually handy that they did that. So all I have to do a curved line for the next part is just click a dot, click, because the handlebar's already there. So I didn't have to do anything. So that's kind of easy. It's a little awkward. It takes some getting used to. But then if you notice here, if I click right here, it's a straight line. So I do have to pull the handlebar again. And then all I have to do is just click because the handlebar on the other side came out. I don't know if that's confusing or not. Click, click. Okay, so I'm gonna try clicking the background. Oh, that didn't work. Maybe it's I pressed too hard. I'll try again. Oops. There we go. So I guess there's different ways that you can push this thing. There's different levels you can press it. So you just barely tap it, apparently, and that should reset it. This one's really hard because this one actually starts with a curve. So the first thing you have to do is pull out a handlebar. Kind of awkward, right? And then we come down here and we do another handlebar, handlebar, handlebars. It's awkward, but you'll get used to it. Okay, so now we should go in and clean it up. I'll use the little arrow tool. Let me see here. Oh, here, sorry, the one underneath it. There it is. And I can pull out the handlebars. I can move my anchor points around. Maybe I'll pull out that handlebar. Maybe I pulled it out too much. Maybe this guy's out too much. And then this is where you get really good practice. I like also the iPad, you can zoom in, which is pretty easy. Okay. I'm just kind of cleaning it up a little bit. Okay. Okay. So let's try the next one. Okay, so they want us to use the pen tool, which is right here. So this is going to be a little different because we're on an iPad. So they want us to make this guy a straight line. So I'm going to select it first just to see what's happening. And then let's see, well, the pen tool on the desktop, it lets you delete these little anchor points. Is that going to happen here? I don't know if that's really letting us do that, actually. So what if I use this thing? Oh, here, I can hit this X, I think. Yeah. X. So select little anchor points. So it's a little bit different on the iPad, but it still kind of works. Okay, now select this. They want us to use basically the white arrow, which we don't really have the white arrow on the iPad, to make the below zigzag a straight line. So really what we could do is probably use that guy, and yeah, I just want to make sure only one anchor point is blue, and I can just move it up. So that's basically the same thing. Okay, cool. Use the direct selection tool to make the below a zigzag line. So this is pretty easy. And then what do we have here? Use the direct selection tool and the pen tool. Okay, so can I add anchor points here? What does this guy do? Oopsies, no. Don't want to do that. What is this guy? I love how I don't even know these tools yet. Like, what if I get the pen tool and I just click right there? Oh, there we are. That's pretty easy, actually. I just grabbed the pen tool. Okay, so now let's try moving some of these. Ooh, what did I do? Were there 2 lines there? Did I accidentally draw 2 lines? I want to pick this line. Oh, gosh. Oh, there we go. Okay, nah, that works. Okay, can I move the circle into the yellow box? I'm thinking we want our black arrow tool. Whoa, oopsies. Okay. Move the pink happy face to the back. Okay. So I'm gonna select her, and then I guess stacking order. Yeah, I want it to go down though. Wait. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Oh, so you just slide it down. Perfect. Change the color of the happy face's smile. Ooh, so it's grouped. So I think if I double click, yeah, then I can change it from black to red. Delete one eye only. So click, I did a little double tap, and I guess trash. Cool. There we go. So that's my tutorial using the iPad, Illustrator on the iPad. So far we can do this assignment on the iPad, so I think that's really interesting. So if for those of you guys that have an iPad and an Apple Pen, it's kind of neat to learn how to do it on the iPad as well as on the computer though, because you can't beat the computer because you can do everything on the computer, but yeah. Okay, well let me know if you guys have any questions.